Cause he was blowing up at the same time that they was getting their name going crazy. And really, you could say they just helped each other. Cause you got one of the hottest niggas in the world screaming BMF, but he's screaming CTE too.
AHumbleSoul, man, we checking back in. Back in Indianapolis.
Yes, sir.
Got Clem in front of the camera, man. It's been a minute since we chopped it up.
Right.
A lot of people in the comment section asking like, man, you know, where Clem at? We don't see him on YouTube no more. Why he not on the platform? What's going on with him, man? But they don't know behind the scenes you've been working though.
Oh yeah, I've been still doing my little thing, you know, but I just been, that internet shit just wasn't for me. Like, I just really was getting on there to get my point across on some shit. Let a motherfucker hear what I had to say, and cause that's the only way I can get, that was the only way I could get in touch with the people that I wanted to get in touch with over that shit. So I knew if I got on YouTube and started hitting some platforms, the motherfuckers that need to hear is gonna hear, and they did. That's why they made whole albums, they talk shit. You had other motherfuckers tucking their tails and trying to talk shit to me, but that shit wasn't nothing. You know, it is what it is. We all know what I was talking about was real and true, and that's what it was, and it's what it is. Shit.
No, for sure, man. I know I got wind of you this like in probably like early 2023, like early mid 2023. I came across a handful of videos you was just doing on YouTube, just shining a light on the history of CTE. Not necessarily.
But I really was just talking. I really was giving motherfuckers like the good. You know, I was talking about shit that we have done, shit that we had seen, shit that we've been around, all the states and cities that we hit, all the people that we met, all the tours that we was on. I really was just doing that. And in the mix of doing that was certain shit that came out because it was a part of the story. You know what I'm saying? And, you know.
So when you started, it wasn't ever on, the motivation was never for clout or to build a YouTube or internet following. It was more so just to share your story after the whole Gucci Jeezy verses, or what?
Yeah, after the Gucci and Jeezy verse, it was just like a nigga need to come out and tell the story behind all the shit that we really done and the shit that we was behind, and cause all this nigga doing is sinking the ship. And he sunk the shit, but fuck him anyway.
But yeah, but like you mentioned, there's a lot of stuff I never knew about history-wise, CT on the positive side.
Oh, yeah.
That you was, you know, talking about. And I think the more and more it grew legs and more people got aware of your content, that's when I feel like things started to take a turn and you started, okay, well, I'm gonna also let y'all know about the bad and the ugly too.
Yeah, because it's a story. When you tell the story or something, you gotta let them know all that shit.
No, for sure.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
No, for sure. Now, I want to say before we even go any further, you know, I told you a handful of times, I just thanks you for real, for you taking time out to share, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that unknown content, you know, out there on my platform. I'm still on the grind, but 2023, early 2023, I really was like, you know what I'm saying, in the infancy stages. You know, I'm not saying I wasn't already working, but you know what I mean.
Right, I feel what you're saying.
Putting the foundation together, and that, a lot of them clips, man, did a lot of numbers for me and brought a lot of subscribers, a lot of interest. You know, a lot more people want to be on the platform.
Like I'm only gonna talk some real shit. I ain't gonna say no fake shit, no flawed shit. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's all. The only way I know how to be.
I saw you after that with. Around that time, Cam Capone, No Jumper. I don't think I ever saw you do with Vlad or nothing like that, but I'm sure you probably would have had you out there. You know,
nah,
yeah. You was making the courses, making the rounds though, for sure. Then, but you was you built your own YouTube platform up.
Right.
Subscribers going crazy, and then just you see Jeezy made the album. He addressed you on a song. You seeing other people like Dredd come out, share his perspective on things, et cetera, man. But then just after a certain point, man, you built this following, and then you just went mute. You know what I mean? Just disappeared.
I mean, cause it really, I was just trying to get my message out there to the world. Cause there was a lot of false narratives out there about all this and that. So I just like to go speak my truth real quick, cause I was around. I seen it. Like, it ain't like I'm a nigga from the outside. I was on the inside, deep in the inside, closer than anybody. and everybody know that. So you know.
No, you was like what you say, like the capo almost,
yeah,
right hand man.
I was a right hand man.
Man, for those who may not be familiar with your story, you know, like I mentioned, we in Indianapolis right now.
Indianapolis, Naptown.
Atlanta, that's some hours away. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's in the South. We in the Midwest right now. Like, can you update the viewers or just give them a brief overview on how you actually got connected with Jeezy and started repping CT? You know, it's all over your body, dog. So,
right. Just shit. My family, my cousin Coach K, you know, moved to Atlanta. I ended up moving with him, and he was already doing the music shit. You know, I always wanted to do what he did, so that's how it happened. He ended up managing Jeezy. Jeezy met me, and it was a wrap from there.
We talking about QC Coach K.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, but he a product of Indianapolis as well.
Yeah, Naptown, yep.
So this is around what, late teens, early 20s?
This is like for me,
yeah.
This is early 20s, like 20, 21, 22.
And y'all just hit it off instantly, you and Jeezy?
Yeah, like, you know, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't know, like, I was raised to be solid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, when you meet another nigga that's solid, y'all link up and y'all goddamn connect all the way. That's all it was. Like I ain't never go, you know, I ain't saying he's a fake nigga, he wasn't real or nothing like that. Everybody like, he was. I mean, I don't know what he is now, but, you know, when I met him, he was a real nigga.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. I'll never forget, like, that whole era, dog. Like,
that shit was crazy.
From the Streets is Watching to the Thug Motivation 101. Then it's like from there.
Trap or Die, all
Boys
that.
in the Hood, all that. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely Trap or Die. Oh my gosh. Can't ban the snow, man.
You know, I got on it with Come Shop with Me, so that was before all that. So
I saw a clip on Instagram. It showed he kind of sounded like Trick Daddy a little bit, but
at the beginning he did. Everybody
had
said
the
that,
braids
though.
and all
yeah,
that.
Yeah, everybody said that though. Yeah.
So you was around from that, and he always been the same throughout it all. Like,
yeah, I met him. I did met him right after. Streets was Watching because I had CDs here. I was selling CDs here on 34th and Keystone. I had me and my homeboys. We had a big ass wooden board that said "Come Shop with Me" CDs for sale. Motherfucker thought he was from here when we was selling them. So that was back in probably like 2001, 2002. Maybe 2003.
20 years ago, 20 plus years ago.
Yeah, so
you was locked in early. So you came before the fame, man.
Oh yeah, I was there before the fame, yeah. I was there when this niggas was still doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So
man, I wanted to ask you this, man, around that time, yeah, you got an opportunity to be on tour.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of different CT. Well, I don't know. I don't want to put words. I don't want to misrepresent. Were you involved in a lot of tours? Was Jeezy doing a lot of like?
Hell yeah, we did a lot of tours. Wayne tour. We did tours with Wayne. We did tours with everybody. Like the American Most Wanted tour. The American Most Wanted tour had everybody on it. Tip. I think Tip, Wayne, Jim Jones, and them, the Diplomats. Drama and them was out. It was a American Most Wanted tour. You was hot back then. You was on that tour, and then we did a tour with Wayne. It was just like us and Wayne. Like it wasn't nobody else. I think it was all the amphitheaters, all the outside motherfuckers. We did that whole tour with Wayne, and that's before Nicki and Drake and them was all even who they was yet. So, but hell yeah, we did a lot of tours. You know, Jay-Z tour. We did. Yeah, we did a lot of shit. We was doing certain shit, running around with Mariah Carey when she dropped that song her and Jeezy had.
Yeah.
So, and that tour wasn't nothing. It wasn't even a tour. That was all the TV shows. Like, you know, she was on every TV show when that shit came out. So we did that shit. Like, it was a lot of shit, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I didn't know if he was more so the type of artist that was just on the road on his own and pushing him and his team, you know what I'm saying?
No, he was at the same time. Yeah, everywhere we went, we was pushing CTE, Jeezy.
No, for sure.
Everywhere, no matter what we was doing, who we was with. Motherfuckers, they was gonna know we was around, and they did. So.
Man, around that time was BMF already in the picture?
Yeah, Yeah.
Before, so when you came down there and first really connected with them 3 letters was already.
I didn't know about them 3 letters. When I first got there, all I knew was Jeezy. I didn't didn't know about him until I started hanging out, till we started going out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So once I started hanging out with him, because at first I wasn't even hanging out with him. We was doing our own thing. We was riding around in a promotion van, and they would just be out doing their thing. But I didn't know who they was until we started hanging out, and motherfuckers you just caught wind like, oh shit. And then niggas start putting billboards up and all type of shit. So yeah, you knew who they was. They was around. Hell yeah.
But it ain't like some people have the perception that they kind of help fund or kick off Jeezy's career on a major level with CTE, man.
Hell no. Cause like if you go back to hell no, cause Streets is watching, but Come Shop With Me. If you go back listen to that album, he wasn't screaming no BMF, like nothing like that. He was always screaming CTE. You know what I'm saying? Like, and them niggas, like I already spoken this before. Them niggas ain't never pay for shit when it comes to that nigga. Even though I don't, but them niggas they never pay for no studio time. They never pay for no videos. They ain't do shit for him to say that he helped their career, cause he was blowing up at the same time that they was getting their name going crazy. And really, you could say they just helped each other. Cause you got one of the hottest niggas in the world screaming BMF, but he's screaming CTE too. But I'm just showing y'all love cause y'all my people and Meech is my boy. Back then, I don't know what they got going on now. I ain't seen Jeezy with Meech. Have you? You ain't got to answer that. We already know, but.
Oh, dude, the fool. I was about to say I don't think. Not more so recently.
I haven't seen him. He's not on the goddamn Welcome Home concert or nothing. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, hey, that shit crazy.
Well, it's like some little background information or something, man.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean even before things went left, do you remember like your personal first time meeting Meech? And then just seeing the whole BMF.
I really never like physically met Meech.
Okay.
Like I ain't physically walk up. If we, Meech was always a motherfucker. He always gonna say what's up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna say what's up back. But far as me, hey, I'm Meech and I'm Clem. It was never none of that. We was always Jeezy's crew. And that was his crew. Everybody in there everybody in the BMF shit had their own separate crews. You know what I'm saying? So, and we was just CTE. That's all. It wasn't like we never hung out with them niggas on a personal basis. Like only time we hung out with them niggas the club or they showed up at the studio. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Other than that, we somewhere eating with them niggas during the day and we had our own crew.